reason why we showed up today is for Johnny, who is a huge Santa Claus fan.
Yes.
I have chosen 10 Santa Clauses throughout Santa Claus lore of pop culture, put it that way. And he has to blindly rank them, as you can see, if because I'm going to probably put this up on YouTube. You see the start button up there.
Yep.
They're randomly going to show up. He is going to blindly rank them and he is going to put him into the spot. And we're going to see where it is. And Johnny, I have myself in a kind of a newlywed type game. I have put these into where I think you would rank them.
Oh, okay.
So we are going to compare and contrast. And if I would have thought this sooner than probably like yesterday, I would
Yeah.
have contacted Trevor to see how well Trevor would have done too. But
Yeah.
Trevor is a
Yeah.
busy man. Go check out
He
Cardboard
is.
Cave.
Yeah. Check out Cardboard Cave YouTube channel. He does a great job over there.
Yep.
And it's not just board games, it's all kinds of stuff. And just again, just let everybody know, I have no idea which Santas are on here.
Nope.
Not at all. Andrew's done all this behind my back, so I have no clue what's about to happen.
I have been so excited for this.
Now,
Just
when you say rank them blindly, am I ranking them like a 1 through 10 where I would
one,
place them?
one through
Okay.
10. But
All right, got you.
like I said, you don't know who's coming up, who's not coming up.
Right.
All right. Are you ready, Johnny?
Let's do this.
Rip off the band-aid. Miracle on 34th Street Santa. Now, this could
Oh
be
man,
from, I would just say both of them are probably equally as good in a way.
I think so.
So,
I would put the original first, and then the remake is honestly still as good.
yeah.
I mean, you got the guy from Jurassic Park for crying out loud.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. All right. I love these movies. Big fan of them. Really like this Santa Claus a lot. He's definitely a top three for me. I'm trying to decide. See, this is where this is fun because I don't know who's coming next.
I told
Oh
you
man.
I was couldn't wait for this. I knew this was going to be like anxiety.
All right. I love this movie a lot. I don't think I'm going to feel bad about this later. He's number two for me.
Number two.
Yeah.
Okay. Just write that down. Here's your next Santa. The Santa from Frosty the Snowman.
Okay. All right. This is a good Santa as well. I mean, he comes in and saves the day,
Mhm.
right? Frosty's just melted. We're all crying because Frosty was so great, and he's always telling us happy birthday, which I appreciate. But Santa isn't a major part of this movie. He does show up and saves the day, but like the movie is Frosty's movie. I'm going to say I'm going to give. Oh man, I hate this so much, Andrew.
I know you would. I just took your nice innocent idea of ranking Santa Clauses and I just totally just
Yeah.
put you into like a saw jigsaw like torture chamber here.
All right. My reasoning for this is because again, this is Frosty's movie, and Santa is such a small part of it. So you don't really get a lot of Santa in Frosty. So I'm going to well, depending on what kind of videos you're searching for on the internet, I guess. But I'm going to give this Santa number seven. Oh, I feel bad about that.
Seven. All right. Here's your
This is
next
so weird
one.
because I'm trying to think ahead, even though I don't know what these are.
A Christmas Story Santa.
Okay. All right. Controversial opinion. This movie's fine. I do not hate this movie,
I think
but it's not my favorite Christmas movie.
it's a little overplayed, but I still watch it.
Yeah, agreed. I don't want to shoot anybody's eye out, but
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm
How about
gonna
a nice
go.
football, Johnny?
Man, all right. I get it. Be mad at me, but I'm going number 9 for this one.
Okay.
I just don't have the. I think the movie's fine, but I don't have the love for it a lot of people do.
Tim Allen.
This is easy number 1 for me.
Okay.
The Santa Claus movies, I absolutely adore them, even though I know they're not good movies. Again, this is like a Mac and Me situation. I know these aren't good movies, but those are my favorite. I love it. Watch them. I've already watched the first 2 already again this year.
The
Oh, this
first
is
one's good.
killing me.
There's
Ah,
Christmas Santa.
oh man. Oh, all right. I've already given a 1 and 2, so he's 3.
Okay.
Oh God, this is my favorite Christmas movie.
Uh,
Oh man, I know he's a great Santa as well.
he's very underrated Santa.
Yes, he is. I love
He's
that Santa.
it's you know what's great is that I'm kind of getting a kick out of your pain here for each one of
That's how you know
them.
we're close friends. Oh, John Goodman here
Yeah.
for Futurama
Futurama.
Santa.
One
Yeah,
of probably the best Santas.
he's
If
very
you
fun.
if you enjoy unique Santas,
Yes. If you enjoy a Santa who's going around to literally murder all the bad boys and girls,
gotta
and the
yeah.
future is just so afraid of him, uh, man, he's very funny, and I really like those episodes a lot. But I'm ranking these as Santas,
As
right?
Santa.
And so I'm going to give him as a Santa a 10. But as for fun, he's like top 5. But as a Santa, he's a 10, number 10. I'm very curious where you have these ranked, or what you think I'd rank these.
Tom Hanks. So like Polar Express Santa.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Okay. Tom Hanks is one of my favorite actors. I'll see a movie just because Tom Hanks is in it. I mean,
Oh,
he's one of those for me. I love Polar Express. It's a very good, underrated animated movie that still holds up despite the fact that we've come since it's came out. You know, animations leap.
is
Uh,
this one of the last Deadeye movies?
it might be right. It might be, but even that, like, it still does really good job of the emotion it can
Mhm.
bring up. But even though this is all about getting to the North Pole in that train, it's way more about that kid and the friends he makes his journey along the way, and about the train, really. Man, I love this movie, and I'm such a fan of Tom Hanks. Oh my God. Oh man, I'm gonna go 6.
6.
Man, when you read these back to me, I'm gonna be like, why don't I put this one there and that one there?
Okay. Here we go.
Pick another name. Here we go. Pick another
South
name.
Park Santa.
All right, I'm a sucker for South Park,
And in the
and
words
that
of
Santa
South Park,
Claus is great.
in the words of South Park Santa, nobody shocks Santa's balls.
I mean, he saved them from the from the woodland creatures. He's done a lot,
He has.
and I'm a big fan of this Santa. What places do I have left? What because we're getting down to the last
We
ones.
got 4, 5, and 8.
Okay, 5. I enjoy him quite a lot, but obviously he's very over the top and goofy because it's South Park. So I'll go 5.
So you only got 2 more left here. Rankin and Bass.
All
So
right, so this is the.
like Rudolph's and everything else. So just
I
I
see.
would you got to kind of lump them all together. I
See,
didn't
that's not fair.
specify because I knew this one the minute because you kind of tipped your hand to this one.
I did. I've been on record as the Rudolph Santa is a big a big piece of garbage. Uh, but the Santa and other Rankin Bass movies are very like Santa Claus is coming to town.
Mhm.
So I don't know how I'm going to do that. I just think
You got
the douchiness of the Santa from Rudolph kind of overpowers a lot. Because again, he does like he's immediately writing Rudolph off until Rudolph is useful. And then all of a sudden, oh hey Rudolph, with your nose so bright, once you got my sleigh tonight. When he could have been the whole time been like, you know what? This reindeer's showing promise. But just because his nose glows, I can't use him and he can't play in the reindeer games. What's going on, Santa? So he's gotta be number 8. I just cannot let that go. And I've loved the Rudolph Rankin Bass, by the way. I watch it every year. But that part always like that's such a terrible depiction of Santa. That's not how Santa would do that.
All right. So, and the last one is the Santa Claus from Santa Claus the movie, the
Yes.
the famous movie with Dudley Moore
Yeah,
and
and I
John
like Dudley Moore.
Lithgow.
Yeah, two actors I really like a lot. I will see most things Lithgow's in. I mean, whatever place is left, I'm fine with. It's fourth, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. After you tell me the order I did these in, I'm going to tell you the ones I would like to switch if I was able to.
Okay. So I'll go. So I'll go through like everything together here. So number one, you had Tim Allen.
Yeah.
I got that one right.
Okay.
All right. Number two, you had Miracle on 34th Street. I had Ernest Saves Christmas.
Yeah. Which that's the one I would switch if I'd known Ernest Saves Christmas was coming up. So you would have had that right.
Number three, you got Ernest Saves Christmas. Number three, I had Miracle on 34th Street. So
Again, that's how I would have had him if I'd known Bill.
number four, you have the Santa Claus from Santa Claus movie, David Huddleston. I had Frosty.
I get it. Yeah. I was thinking too much on that, I think.
Number five, you have South Park. I had Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
you know I like Tom Hanks.
he's a great actor. He's my favorite actor. Forrest Gump is my favorite movie. So, let's see. Number six, I had David Huddleston from Santa Claus movie. You put Tom Hanks there.
Yeah. So you're getting them close.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked. Seven, you had Frosty. I put South Park there. Number eight, you had Rankin Bass. I had Futurama. Number nine, you had A Christmas Story Santa, and I had A Christmas Story Santa.
All right.
So we got, and then number 10, you had Futurama. I had Rankin Bass because I figured you would definitely but you already had Futurama there. So,
Yeah, in retrospect, I would have switched that and you would have had that right. I really don't like that Santa, even though I guess at the end he does come back for the Misfit toys. But man, I just really have a problem with how he treats Rudolph. It just really bugs me. Like I hope he learns his lesson. And also like he gets fat in like 12 hours. Which I know he's Santa Claus and there's magic involved, but come on.
that I the only one I really like is the one is that Santa Claus coming to town where they tell like the origin of Santa?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Because I worked
Yeah,
with a guy that had started getting a red beard like that, and oh, thank God I was good enough friends with him where I was like, dude, why are you starting to look like the claymation Santa Claus? And he was like,
yeah.
what are you talking about? And I showed him a picture, and he was like, oh, yeah, I guess I kind of do.
Yeah, that's an underrated one too. People don't talk about that one enough. It's very good. Yeah. There's also some good Santa stuff out there. Oh God, what's the name of the animated ones on Netflix? I've had Netflix, I'd already watched it this year. It's so dang good. Like I'd put it up just as a great animated movie. It's also about the origin of Santa Claus. Oh man,
I
I,
never even.
I can't think of the name of it. It's really good. I have to look that up. But
I
there's
gotta
also a
look that.
couple of also I think it's also on Netflix. Um, I want to look these up real quick so I get these right.
All right.
Santa, Netflix,
Uh, what is on
movies.
Netflix? I'm actually shocked that Santa Claus the movie doesn't stream anywhere, and it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's oh well, that one I was thinking of that's really good that I highly recommend is just called Claus, Klaus. It's incredibly good. It's one of the best newer Christmas movies, in my opinion, to come out in a long time. Highly, highly recommend it. That Santa would be up there for me too.
Gee,
eh,
how do you feel after this list, though, knowing that you put these Santas in these spots?
Uneasy. Um, Obviously, I like to go back and switch a couple of those, but I think my number one would always be my number one.
I knew it
Uh,
the minute I wrote that down.
yeah, my top three. I'm fine with those. I think it's way more in the other ones than where they are. That's bugging me, and it's all because of that one
So
Santa that I don't like.
let's do it right now. 1 through 10.
Okay,
If you no blind. So Tim Allen's one.
no blind. Yeah,
No blind ranking. Tim Allen's
yeah. Tim Allen's number one. Now that I know the list, number two would be the Ernest Santa, and then three would be the Miracle on 34th Street Santa. Um, I'm already forgot the other ones. Other ones. The last one would be the Rankin Bass Santa. I know that for a fact.
we got Santa Claus movie Santa, South Park, Tom Hanks, Frosty, A Christmas Story, and Futurama. Who would you put him for?
I think I want to move up Frosty. That's the one that's also bugging me. I mean, it is true he's not in it a lot, but it's a great Santa Claus,
Uh,
and he saves the day. So I'm going to move him up. I think
so now we got Santa Claus the movie, South Park, Tom Hanks, A Christmas Story, and Futurama.
I'm going to go Tom Hanks next. I'm a big. Me and you both are Hanks guys.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go South Park because those just always just are just so goofy. I like them and have fun with them. And then speaking of which, I'm just going to put Futurama right after that. Um,
Santa Claus the movie, and then A Christmas Story.
in the order you just said.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people love A Christmas Story. Trust me, I get it. I understand it.
I like it too. I just feel like it started off as this cult classic that
Yeah, but it's not really that anymore.
no, it's let's shove it down your throat.
I mean, literally, doesn't one of the stations play it like all day on
Uh,
cable? I think.
yeah, I think it's TBS or TNT, which is a
Yeah,
funny story because the one Christmas, uh, not the kid that lives down the hall, my oldest son, we were both sick and we had like the flu or something. So we were like laying in bed and he was young. I think he was about 5. So we just kind of like laid in bed
yeah.
and I couldn't find the remote. And I was just like so sick that I was like, screw it. And I watched. I think that didn't help with my Christmas story situation, but
Yeah.
I just watched it on a loop and I was like, well, at least I know what's going to come on next and I don't need to change the channel. So
Yeah.
pretty much it was just me falling asleep and waking up in and out of different parts of A Christmas Story, which was kind of nice in a way. Not gonna lie, sometimes I watch Pluto TV and I go to the Star Trek channel just so I could watch, just see what episode there is. And whatever episode there is, I'm watching.
I do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that too. I do that too. Overall, I'm okay with the list though. I mean, as long as I got those top three, I'm think I'm okay.
Yeah. Are you gonna need an extra shot of Dr. Perky later or something because of how hard this was? Or
Yeah, yeah. I gotta like reevaluate some things in my life now. After this, I gotta try to figure out who I am as a person. I'm not who I thought I was. I was once very sure in myself, and now, thanks to you, I'm not.
I should make you blind rank more stuff because this was really enjoyable to watch you go, oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's tough, man. It's tough when you don't know exactly like who's going to come up next. Like I'm pretty steadfast on my top on those top three. as my favorite Santas. And then I would probably put that Claus one if I had a choice as the next one. But yeah, man, I do love me some Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Can't lie. Me and Mick Foley, big Santa Claus fans.
Yeah, we got the quite the lineup going on here. We are not doing I don't yeah, we're not doing I think there's 5 Sundays, but we are not doing all 5 Sundays in December as I take a look at this calendar here. We are taking so our last episode will be Christmas. Oh yeah, we are doing one, two, three, four. Our last episode will be Christmas Eve. We're gonna take that week of uh Christmas off. So
Yeah,
25th on, and our new episodes will be back on Sunday. I'll make sure I say this message after all of our episodes, just so everybody knows. So new episode after the month of December will be I can't even talk. January 7th. But yes, we have a lot of fun stuff going on. So check that out. Uh Up next, I put my kids to work and we are doing a tournament of He-Man toys. Which He-Man toys we like the best? I got to make have them make a list and then fill it in for the bracket fights. But
love it. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. So yeah, make sure you follow us on all the social medias on the Facebook page and on Instagram. Andrew does a great job on those. Make sure you check those out. The Facebook page especially does a really is really fun. A lot of buzz over there.
so I do the today in pop culture
Yeah,
history type post and I did America's Funniest Home Videos. And I don't know what's coming up. I don't know what I did. I know what I did last year, and I try and switch it up. So if you can see stuff twice in a year or twice in a row, year after year, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just really think it's significant. Other times I'm like, I can't find anything. I got to put
yeah.
something. So I did America's Funniest Home Videos, and I did this before. Didn't do too well. This one I haven't been sharing because Facebook will throttle you if you share too much. So
Yeah.
I did the America's Funniest Home Videos one, and now it's up to almost 200 shares and like 500, 600 reactions. But it's getting to the point where it's reaching that Facebook, internet, like people coming out of the woodwork thing.
Yes.
Where a lot of the stuff was like RP Bob. Oh, I love this show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we miss Bob Saget. And then the other day, I get a notification that somebody made a comment on it. I'm like, oh, what did they say now? I just click on it and it just straight up said Bob Saget was murdered. And I was like, okay, we've reached the breaking point.
That's how you know it's successful though, that you're
I
getting comments
guess.
like that.
Yeah. And it's sad that it gets to that point.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. Because we're
It's
all
like
sad that he's gone. He was such a part of our lives for a long time.
it's like saying that Ghostbusters is a movie about Peter Venkman. But But yeah, go check us out. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe because I think I will be putting this up on YouTube because it's really great to watch Johnny agonize over which one. So check
Yeah.
it out. We're doing top fives. I just did one where it was top five discontinued snack foods that I missed. So check that out. Let's plays, unboxings. I still got a whole box of stuff behind me that I still got to unbox. But check that all out. And with that being said, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Ho ho ho.